Hi, hello, and welcome back to some Minecraft Skybounds. In this video, I am going to show you guys that I have been an absolute idiot. And if you guys enjoy this one, of course, as always, leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss a video here on the channel. Let's get right into it. So you might be wondering, well, Flurp, you said you're going to show us that you've been a big idiot. Yes, I am. And some of you might have already caught it if you watched one of my previous videos where I set up this automated system here and everything around it, including using lava buckets for it. I misremembered my facts. We're going to put it that way. So I said that lava burns 1,000 items. That's not true. It burns for 1,000 seconds, I believe it is, and burns 100 items, which is still good. But there is one downside to it. Okay, so to show the sell price of it, this is exactly 100 cooked rabbit in my inventory. Now, this is the least selling item that I cook up. I make 5,500 stars, so I guess technically I do make my money back in some sense. I definitely do not clear a single bucket normally if I, didn't have the, I believe it's an island. No, sorry, it's a boost, isn't it? There's increased economy by 5% on all shop sales and 10%. Now, I don't know if it goes from 5% to 10% or if they stack and it's 10% and 5, making it 15%. Either way, though, I'm sure you could figure that out using math because that should sell for 5,000. But there is a much more cost-effective fuel source that you can fully automate, and I'm going to show you that here today. Now, I do still make money off of the COD here, as you'll see here in a second. So if I sell all of that, 8,250 stars. So overall, I am making money off of this system. However, a big chunk of it is getting taken out because I keep buying bottomless lava buckets. But that ends today. What I'm going to be setting up is basically a system where these blazes auto-feed their blaze rods into here as these cook for a long time as well. And let me actually pull up the stats on it. Lava bucket being the most operations is 100 per fuel. Block of coal being the second at 80, dried kelp at 20, and blaze rods at 12. Now, 12's not a lot, so we'll say 12 times 50. We make 600 stars from that, right? That is from, just one fresh blaze rod cooking up all of that chicken. We get 600 stars, and then you just subtract 40. It's not bad. I make 560. Now, to be honest with you, the system is not going to be that complicated, at all. But I'm debating on how I want to set it up. What I want to do, I think, is set up a conduit system with this. I think that's my best route for this, because I basically want to have it move certain things into this chest, but also certain things into my fuel chest down here, which also needs a hopper. Do I have any bonus hoppers, extra hoppers, any hoppers? They'd be in building, and a hopper. I only really need the one, because this is all already set up the way it needs to be. I could have... Oh, well, too late. And then the other... Oh, wait a minute. I still do need another hopper. My bad. I did the smart thing unintentionally, guys. This needs to go into this chest, and the only thing getting transferred there is going to be everything currently in my inventory. Did I do TNT? Oh, shoot. I must have forgotten the TNT. Uh-oh. What about in here? I did forget the TNT. There we go. Okay, so that should be everything. I guess if anything gets missed, I'll pick it up. But then the second step is I need to move things into this chest. And I specifically need blaze rods, which I put some of them in here, but I'm pretty sure I have more somewhere else. Yeah, let me take these ones out. Make it so that blaze rods are picked up there. They're also transferred through this. And this is the more complex system that I mentioned in my item conduit video, by the way. If you didn't see that video, I go over the basics, but I guess I'm doing it again because you're already seeing how it works. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, go check out that video. It was a banger. Now, right now, everything that I've marked in this is going this way. But what I can do is I can go ahead and click this one and bring it over to here. And then I can do blaze rods like that. And then if I go ahead and throw blaze rods in there, you'll see that my blaze rods are going into this chest, and then slowly down into this system. Now, that doesn't entirely work right now, because I have these guys not set to spawn on this, where they will die. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. Now, the only thing is, and I'm going to quickly check this, I only have 4 blazes. In terms of mahi-mahi, I've got 49. In terms of rabbit, I've got 41. I'm debating on removing rabbit from the cook cycle. That way I have less to cook, and it might even out. Come on, you're almost there. Slowly but surely, and dead. All right. So that'll do its thing, yep, and then they'll go back into there. Let me do message in the bottle and this first, because I'm just gonna sell the stuff from it. And then I've got some gifts that I want to look at and other things, which actually, I think this chest alone... look away. Look away from the lag. So I want to put everything in here that I'm gonna have to utilize very soon. Let's go ahead and take a peek at this. So, the lovely John and or Cat, or both, went through and basically took stuff that I had in my spawner shard chest and my sliver chest and crafted everything that they were capable of crafting. I want to do some stuff with this. I'm probably not going to do that today. I will save that for another time. Alright, wow, that's a lot. A skystone one! Oh my god! Oh, dude, I'm rich! That actually reminds me, I'm gonna go ahead and actually pick these up and stack them with it. I think in the next one, I want to do a full island revamp. I'd mentioned this before. Essentially, I want to go ahead and move my nodes, I think, in an area across here. In the last one, I got, an insane looter kit from my, what is it called? The loot crate. Somebody traded a bunch of shards, boost gems, and other stuff, some of which I gave to Cat, and Cat is thanking me with some stuff in here. Some experience, guys. Just a little bit of experience. Just like, the smallest bit of experience. You really wouldn't even notice the difference. Thought I had enough iron. Wait a minute. Do I not have enough iron? I mean, I don't. That is for sure. I need more, but that's not going to be an issue. Bam, I got enough. I got enough lapis. I just need coal. So that's going to be one of my goals for today. I'm going to be mining that up. But for now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is open up these Warzone crates and open up these beautiful loot crate too. So, bam! What did I get? Skydrop, gemstone slot, and 40,000 stars. Almost 50,000. And bam! I got 43,000 stars. Angel dust, yes! And also some of those. Anyways, loot crate number 2. Hopefully, I can get something good from this. Bam! Of course, I always go through all of these because, like, they're the smaller rewards. I can just go around the list and look at them. Shepherd's Mix, I think I already have that. Jungle Tree Node, Rabbit Spawners, oh boy, Skydrops, Sugarcane Sliver, and Special Item. Hopefully something good, like a kit I don't have unlocked. Or I'll just take rank 4 comment again. I'm undercutting by 50 million. We'll see if those sell. And I'm gonna go mine some coal. One thing I would love to see them do in the future is rework. I mean, obviously, they have a whole new version coming eventually, but I would love to see them rework the armor so that you can do, like, you know, 2 set bonus, 3 set bonus, and then a 4 set bonus. So the best part is, though, once I get enough coal, I'll actually just be able to move on. Like, I'll be able to craft the coal armor, then I'll be able to craft the iron armor, then I'll be able to craft the lapis armor. Then I gotta mine lapis for a bit because I still gotta unlock the pickaxe. But hopefully the armor will help with that. I also realized I actually have another set of 4 base plates. I could craft any of the other armors if I wanted to. I think I'll craft the farming armor. Did I have coal on my... I did leave coal on my island that I could have had on me to shorten this just by a little bit. Well, starting to think I really shouldn't be selling any of my compact stuff because apparently it sucks getting it. I mean, obviously, like with coal and stuff, like anything that I know I'm 100% done with is a different story. Iron is a completely different story, because I know I'm going to be done with it as well, but also because I've literally got an iron farm. Which actually, okay, I guess I'm not fully done with the stuff, because I do need to eventually craft the gemstone recipes, like Divinity, which takes compact lapis and compact gold, so I guess lapis and gold are off the market. Lapis and coal are going to be off the market still, same with iron. If I want to craft excavate... The other thing is haste, which I don't really need, because I already have haste 1. I can upgrade that, can't I? That's compact sugarcane, though. And there it is. Let me go ahead and take off my set, throw on my new mining set, which I could enchant with some stuff that would make it, you know, nice, like speed would be kind of sick. I can officially mine in here. I'll get the set bonus, you can see, up to lapis, which is absolutely massive. It'll make these respawn faster. I have a higher chance of getting imps, which means I should, hopefully, be able to get the lapis pickaxe unlocked today, and then I'll be able to move on to gold, which would be huge. I'm also realizing something I haven't ever seen is, like, robots. I got all this... you scared me a little bit. Oh, it's huge. Okay, so, like, there's all these robot stuff you can craft, right? Sword, hoe, pickaxe. I have... some of this in a chest. I have a bunch of the scrap. In fact, you know what? Let me actually just go show you. And actually, I'll take a mini break here while I'm doing this. And I'll go ahead and actually open up these right here. 5 stacks and 11 robot scrap. And then I've got 2 pickaxes, a sword, 2 hoes. You can't craft robots. You just find them. I'm assuming it's a Warzone thing. Because why not? They just make everything a Warzone thing. So that imp gave me like 200 progress. Can I get another imp? That was pretty massive. I'd love that. No one popping leggies. I could just go pop one. Not go into the Warzone. You know, I think I will do that. I was hoping for better rewards. Hunter, Bakery, and Medusa. Nope. I already have Hunter. I mean, Bakery would be pretty massive, I'm not gonna lie. The reason I say the Bakery is pretty good, though, is I believe it gives you wheat and bread from the custom recipe. So then you can just craft bread up and just make money. Like, it's a pretty good schematic for that. So I'm about 1,500 away from being able to craft the lapis pickaxe. Can I get an imp, please? I would very much like to kill him and make some massive progress. I also realized I didn't even check how much blaze rods I farmed up, but I can always check that later. I realized one downside to said system, and that is what happens if my blaze rods exceed everything else. So I'm starting to think I might want to do a secondary setup for it involving item teleporters instead. Hello! 37. Not as good as the last one. That sucks. Slowly but surely, guys. Making that beautiful progress. Still got a bit of ways to go. You know, now that I think about it, 2.5 thousand, I'm assuming it's going to take, around that, I'm going to have enough to craft up both of these while I'm on my way to the gold pickaxe. Overall, it's not bad. I just hate that it's that much. Like, that's, I mean, a lot of time dedicated to just one skill, just so that you have to go to just so you have to go to another skill to grind more of that for about the same amount of time. And I get it, playtime is very important for a server. I feel like we need added features we can do. Things that are worth grinding that just make you good stuff. I love the, well, I don't love the Warzone. People love the Warzone. And that should be a thing. As much as I hate that Skyblock has become very PvP-centered, I want there to at least be some PvE features as well. If we could balance that out, I'd be great. Like, add some dungeon-type content. I'm in, dude. Oh my god, just a little bit more. Yay! Okay, now I can craft... Look at that. Oh my god. I can finally craft my beautiful, beautiful... lapis pickaxe. And... bam! Oh, it's so beautiful, guys. And I'm gonna be saving everything else. That's not you. I break them actually pretty fast. So I need 300 for compact gold. Yeah, I want to at least try and unlock that, I guess. I think every other I'm getting 2. No, sorry, only on the second mine. It's like 1, 2, 1, 1. Or my bad, 5. I'm getting 5 per ore. Come on, give me that sweet, sweet 300 so I can add you to the auto compact list. Almost there! Done! Alright, compactor pet, you're this one. Let me add gold to the list. And then I can go ahead and actually just do /craft, compact. How much is that already? 4. Not bad. And then how much do I need? 1,000. And then I forgot I got all this in here. Like, I just don't. I have too much. You know? I could craft a bunch of robot parts that I can't even utilize because I don't have a robot! Yeah, no, you don't. You just don't do the job. So, I don't really know what this is for. Anyways, though, I think this is where I'm going to go and call this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did and you haven't yet, then please go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe so you don't miss a video here on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.